gonna do this without flipping over, but I am out sailing. It's October 28th. We're on the St. Mary's River. I am in a full wetsuit and boots. Wish I had some gloves. There's a freighter coming downriver, so I'm gonna go see if I can't say hi to the freighter. Maybe get a good shot of him. It's a little chilly, but it's still good to be out sailing. Our boat's been on dry dock for about a week now. We started working on all the projects. We're still waiting for them to finally place us in our resting place for all winter, and then we'll start working on the mast step. But until then, we're just kind of in a holding pattern. We got it winterized. We got some other stuff. I've been working on that, a new companionway hatch fairing right now. It's kind of a tedious process, but not too bad. So, but it's always fun to be out on a little dinghy sailing, and so wind's a little bit light, but it's not too bad. I think it'll pick up as I get a little way further away from land. Yeah. No one else wanted to go with me. Don't know why. It's like 37 degrees, so maybe that might be part of it. So the all-in-one captain, skipper, crew, cameraman option isn't always the most reliable for getting footage. I don't know if it was a camera glitch or just I didn't actually press the record button. So at last I have no footage of me sneaking up to the Anglin Lady, which is a pusher tug going downriver on the St. Mary's, but I did snap a few pictures with my cell phone. A couple of them turned out really quite nice, and then I was trying to get the buoy and the pusher tug all in the same frame for a picture for my mother, because she loves freighters and tugs moving on the St. Mary's River. So once I got the picture, I turned downwind and I tried to race the tug as long as I could, and then the wind kind of faded out and I knew I was going to lose. So I turned and went right back upwind, so I couldn't actually lose because I, decided I wasn't actually racing. It's very difficult when you're trying to steer with like your cap and film, and you gotta hold on to this rope like a sheet, but it's fun. So even though the wind was kind of light today, I still managed to hit a max speed of 6.2 knots on the boat, which I think is pretty good because that's way over the true hull speed of the boat, but that's the nature of sailing dinghies. I averaged about 3.1 knots. It was a 40-minute sail and it's about 2 nautical miles. Some of that was me stopping and trying to take pictures of the pusher tug and also the buoy. That ended up adding a little bit of extra time where I wasn't actually moving. And as I got to shore, the wind really died and it was like a ghosting, upwind, tacking fiasco. A year ago today, we posted our first YouTube video, which would be November 16th of 2022. When we posted the first one. And it's been kind of a whirlwind of a year for us as we're working on full-time jobs and trying to create content and videos. And it's amazing how far we've come. The first one, if you choose to go back and watch it, be gracious, as it probably wasn't the best. Actually, I know it wasn't, and I feel like we've grown and learned a lot in the past year.